Deep within Nazi Germany, in the desolate forests of Lower Silesia, stood Stalag Luft III. It was a prison camp designed by the Germans to be escape-proof, built specifically for captured Allied airmen, officers considered the most resourceful and dangerous. But what the Nazis didn't account for was the unbreakable spirit of these men and their unyielding desire for freedom. Everyone knows the movie, but the true story of the Great Escape from Stalag Luft III is even more extraordinary, heartbreaking, and inspiring. This is a tale of incredible ingenuity, unwavering courage, and the ultimate price of freedom. From the moment they arrived, escaping wasn't just a thought, it was an obsession. Under the brilliant, relentless leadership of Squadron Leader Roger Bushell, known to the men as Big X, an underground organization emerged. This wasn't just a group of men digging, it was a highly sophisticated, secret army. Every man had a role, from the stooges who kept watch to the forgers creating false documents, and the tailors stitching together civilian clothes. Their discipline was military grade, their secrecy absolute. Their plan was audacious. 3 deep tunnels codenamed Tom, Dick, and Harry. Each entrance was hidden meticulously, Tom under a stove, Dick in a drain, and Harry beneath a bunk bed. Digging them was a monumental task. The tunnels were over 30 feet deep to avoid detection by German listening devices and stretched hundreds of feet horizontally. The challenges were immense. Ventilation was crucial. They built ingenious air pumps using bedboards and Klim milk tins, pushing air through a long canvas duct. Lighting came from stolen wires and fat lamps, flickering precariously in the dark. And the dirt, thousands of cubic feet of sandy soil, needed to vanish. The solution? The famous penguins. Men would fill pouches sewn into their trousers with sand, then discreetly release it in the camp's gardens and exercise areas, waddling like penguins to avoid suspicion. Over 100 tons of earth were moved, one trouser load at a time. Every scrap, every discarded item was transformed. Milk tins became shovels, bedboards became tunnel supports, and even gramophone springs found new life as saws. They crafted civilian clothes from dyed uniforms, tailored to perfection. Identity papers were painstakingly forged using stolen German forms, homemade inks, and even melted toothbrush handles for printing blocks. Maps were drawn from memory on smuggled scraps of paper. The ingenuity was breathtaking, transforming a barren prison into a clandestine factory of freedom. The night of March 24, 1944, arrived. Harry was ready, but immediately problems arose. The trapdoor, weighted by a heavy stove, proved difficult to open without making noise. Then, the most critical issue, the tunnel, projected to reach the cover of the tree line, fell 10 feet short of the forest, forcing men to emerge in the open, directly under the gaze of a sentry box. Despite the setbacks, the escape was on. One by one, 76 men crawled out of the earth into the cold night, into the heart of Nazi Germany. But freedom was fleeting for most. At 5 a.m., a guard discovered the tunnel exit, and the alarm was raised. A massive manhunt swept across the Third Reich. Trains were stopped, roads blocked, and every available resource was deployed to recapture the airmen. Of the 76 who escaped, 73 were recaptured within days or weeks. Some were found hiding in barns, others trying to blend in on trains, their Allied uniforms poorly concealed beneath their improvised civilian clothes. What followed was a monstrous act of revenge that sent shockwaves through the Allied world. Enraged by the audacity of the escape, Adolf Hitler himself ordered the execution of more than half of the recaptured officers. Against all conventions of warfare, 50 of the recaptured airmen were taken to various Gestapo prisons and shot, their bodies cremated to destroy evidence. These horrific acts, known as the Sagan murders, were a chilling reminder of Nazi brutality and a stark violation of the Geneva Convention. Amidst the tragedy, a glimmer of hope. Only 3 men successfully reached Allied territory. Two Norwegians, Per Bergsland and Jens Müller, managed to reach neutral Sweden by train and then by boat. The third, Dutch pilot Bram van der Stok, embarked on an incredible journey across France, Spain, and finally to British Gibraltar, where he reunited with Allied forces. Their survival was a testament to extraordinary perseverance and immense luck. The Great Escape left an indelible mark. It led to post-war investigations and the prosecution of those responsible for the murders. Its story became a symbol of defiance against oppression, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and, of course, the iconic 1963 film. While Hollywood took liberties, the core spirit of ingenuity and courage remained. The story serves as an enduring reminder of the human spirit's desire for freedom, even in the face of impossible odds. The men of Stalag Luft III defied their captors not just by digging tunnels, but by maintaining their dignity, their hope, and their unwavering belief in freedom. They paid an unimaginable price, but their legacy continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the flame of liberty can never truly be extinguished.